Hey guys, welcome back. So today CBS has released a series of new production stills from the Star Trek Picard series, showing a couple of new angles and a couple of new shots of characters we're likely to see in the show. So let's take a look at these new production stills and see what we can learn. So we start off with a shot of Hugh Borg here. This is the clearest view we've got of his face so far. His eye appears to be very similar to Geordie LaForge's bionic eye implants. And then we've got a shot of Picard in a corridor here, which I am assuming is on the Romulan-controlled Borg cube, with him talking to Hugh here in a smoky hallway. And while we're on this same location, and we've got a shot of Narek and Daj having a chat here, it looks almost like some sort of funky Borg Romulan nightclub almost. You expect to see some sort of bartender pouring them Romulan ales from the background. Daj and her friend Dr. Nashala, presumably on the Borg cube, looking up at something with interest. We've then got Narek and Daj walking through what appears to be some sort of Romulan-controlled checkpoint or security area or something on the same location. And now we're at Picard's vineyard in France, with him opening the doors to his bedroom, looking out to the vineyard in bare feet there. Anybody would think that Quentin Tarantino has directed this episode of Star Trek with with Picard in bare feet there. First time we've ever seen that, I think. And then we've got Picard having a chat to the two Romulan caretakers at his vineyard, which is Laris and Zaban, that we first get introduced to in the Picard Countdown comic. From the look on his face, perhaps they've criticised his lovely sweater that he's got on there. Very, very nice knit. And now we've got an exterior shot of Picard sitting overlooking his vineyard, no doubt, with a nice glass of Chateau Picard, looking a little bit sad here as he pats his trusty dog number one. I'm guessing this shot probably follows very shortly thereafter in the show, with Picard being approached by Daj with a bit of a nasty gash there on her forehead. And then Picard in the Admiral's office at Starfleet headquarters, looking very stern. And then we've got Jean-Luc at this Romulan colony or Romulan village, where he no doubt meets our Romulan Legolas character Elnor. I read an interesting quote the other day from Alex Kurtzman, where he was saying by the time we get to the third episode of Picard, we'll see different kinds of Romulans that look different depending on their territories. You'll see some Romulans that are just about the ears, you'll see some with the ears and deeper ridges in their foreheads. So that's interesting that we're going to get to see a few different styles of looks for Romulans in this show. I was questioning that appearance and continuity change in one of my previous Star Trek Picard videos talking about Romulans, so check that one out. But what actually filled me with more confidence about this particular article that I read is that it was in relation to Worf, and that Alex Kurtzman said that if Worf does appear in Picard, he's going to look the same as we remember him. They're not going to change him to look like Discovery Klingons, and that he has to look the same. So Alex Kurtzman certainly earned a couple of brownie points with me on that comment. Getting back to our production stills, we've got Picard and Dr. Jurati here. Looks like they're having a bit of a chat with the container in the background, the one that Data or B4 is in, with the drawer that we've seen before in previous trailers. Picard and Jurati again on the bridge of the La Serena. Probably a dream sequence shot here with Picard in what looks like 10 forward playing cards. Obviously, this is part of the dream sequence he has with Data, Picard and Raffi having a chat over a glass of Chateau Picard outside her caravan or trailer, which I think was shot near the Vasquez Rocks location. And finally, a shot later on in obviously the same scene. Now Picard without his jacket on, kicking back with a nice glass of red, obviously chatting about old times with Raffi. So there's a little bit over a week to go before Star Trek Picard hits our screens. I'm looking forward to it, can't wait. So just a reminder for anyone interested, I've got my very first live stream coming up this coming weekend. Check my channel for when that's scheduled for. Obviously it's going to be different times depending on where you're located in the world, but looking forward to see as many of you there as possible. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and I'll see you next time.